Hey everybody, welcome. It's Carol Ward here again, and I am dressed to work out, so bear with me here. I hope you guys are having a really great day, and I just am thankful that you guys are here. Today we're going to talk about self-sabotage. Now, last night we talked about mindset, and I feel like self-sabotage goes with that because it can create a self-fulfilling prophecy within us. So as a reminder, I'm Carol Ward. I am a coach. I help people heal their bodies from the inside out. And let's just go ahead and dive right in. Have you ever had a situation where, let's say you're in a relationship and the relationship was going really good, and then you ended up, let's say the guy says, "I love you," and the next thing you know, you start finding fault with everything that he does. You start picking arguments, you start nagging. It's oftentimes that's because of a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's something inside of you that might be saying, "I'm not worthy, this hasn't worked out before," and so it just creates that opportunity for you to self-sabotage. Or maybe you've done that in your business. Maybe you knew you could accomplish a task, but then just allowed things to kind of get in the way and distract you and never accomplished the task. And then it was brought up to your attention, and then you got in trouble for it or whatever. And then you start thinking back later, why did that happen? How did I allow that to happen? It might be that you're self-sabotaging. And then of course, think about in your fitness and your health. How many times do we tell ourselves, okay, I can do this, and then we start a fitness routine, or we start a nutrition plan, and then we fail. And it's not that we fail because we just are not successful at anything. It's because we set ourselves up in our mind to fail because it's never worked before. So it's just those stories that we keep telling ourselves. Remember, I talked about that last night, those tapes that we play over and over and over in our mind that create a vision in our minds of our successes or failures. And in most cases, it sticks with us, our failures. So what happens is that becomes an opportunity for us to try to control the situation. Like in a relationship, well, it's not going to work out anyway, so why don't I just go ahead and control it and let me be the reason it ends? At least I'll know, why it ended. Have you ever found yourself saying at the end of a relationship, "See, I told you it wasn't going to work out. I knew it wouldn't work out." And that might even be a conversation you're having with someone who knows that this is a great guy or a great girl. And yet you found fault with everything that they did wrong. I know I have. I've done it before. I've done it in my business life. I've done it in my dating life. I've done it in my fitness life, my health life. And what I found for myself is that fear was the driving force. And I tried to control the situation. That's why I self-sabotaged. You'll hear about that a lot in relationships, how people get into a relationship and it's just going so good, and they're just afraid that something bad's going to happen because it always does, and so they self-sabotage. I told you guys last night about the fact that I do that every time I go see the doctor. I get in my head about it, even though nothing bad has ever happened. It did years ago, but nothing has happened since, and I kind of set myself up for failure. I self-sabotage. I get that into my mind. And the other thing is that what happens when you self-sabotage is that you create excuses. Excuses not to date, excuses not to pursue the relationship further, excuses as to why the relationship wouldn't be for you, excuses about how you didn't have any time to get the task done at your job, excuses about how you didn't you don't have enough time to work out, excuses about how you can't eat healthy and you can't get over your carb addiction, you can't give up sugar. I know, because I've had all of those same excuses, and I really, reflecting back on it, believe that those were related to me self-sabotaging. So what are some of the things that you can do to help you overcome that? Well, first we talked about those limiting beliefs last night and how you can write them down in pencil and go back and write under them in pen the truth. But then also, I always say, start with prayer. My prayer life is where I go to. It's my security blanket. If you don't believe in God, then whatever, higher being, whatever works for you. But I say, give it to God. Let go. What is the saying? Let go and let God. When you let go and you trust Him with the details, He'll work it out. He'll work it out for your own good. And that's the other thing, is really stop being focused on the outcome, because we only are living in today. Today is the only day that's guaranteed. Not even today is guaranteed. This moment is guaranteed. So we don't know what's going to happen. You can project in your mind what's going to happen all you want to based on past experiences, but it's in the past. It doesn't mean it's going to happen again. And it doesn't mean it'll happen at that job or with that person or in that situation with that coach or with that health club or that diet plan or that nutrition plan. So give it to God and then trust the outcome. Next is work on those limiting beliefs I told you about already. And then I'm going to say, write a gratitude list. And while I believe a gratitude list is important every day anyway, just to be grateful for the sun and the rain, if we have rain, having a home, having a roof over your head, having water, running water. But think about all the things every day. Make a list of 3 things that you're grateful for. And of those, I want at least one of those to be something about you. What makes you special? Because you are special. So what makes you special? So you have great eyes. You have great attention to detail. You're a kind person. You're giving. You're loving. You're enthusiastic, and you share that with other people. Whatever that might be, I want you to write it down, and I want you to tell yourself, let that list accumulate. And I want to see that list grow and grow and grow of the ways that you bring value to this world and to other people's lives, because you do bring value and you are important. And I think that the value that you don't see in yourself makes you feel worthless, and that's where it translates into the self-sabotage. And then I just want to reassure you that you can do whatever you set your mind to. We talked about that last night. So you have the tools within you, and if you don't, pray about it and let God give you those tools. And that's tools to succeed, tools to have a healthy relationship, have healthy friendships, to have loving relationships with your family. You have tools to succeed at your job, whatever that might be. You have tools to get healthy and to lose weight. There's all kinds of tools that you have at your fingertips, and just trust the process. Figure out what your gut feeling is and then trust that process. Not fear. Don't mistake your gut feeling for fear, because sometimes I have to question that, and that's where my prayer life really comes in and helps me. So don't live in fear. Don't try to control the outcome, but just try to focus on what you deserve, and just know that you deserve the best. For heaven's sakes, we are all created by this wonderful, awesome, loving God, and He looks at us every day. He's so excited to spend time with us, and He looks at us as though we're the most amazing, beautiful, awesome thing that He's ever seen. Each and every day we wake up, He's excited to spend time with us. So just go about your day just seeing and knowing what value you bring to the world, because you're special and you deserve great things. And I just really hope that this was an encouraging post for you today, an encouraging video for you today. And if you found that it was encouraging for you, please feel free to share it with a friend. Also know you can find me at my YouTube channel. If you need a link for that, let me know. I'll include it down below. And I hope that you guys have a really awesome, amazing, and fantastic day. Take care. Bye.